With Big Watts. I'm right here on this Monday morning, heading into afternoon. Getting ready to talk about my dog. Yeah, I'm getting ready to talk about my dog, y'all. That's Tony Dorsett. I got to give him some shine. I got to give Tony Dorsett some shine. So right now, only thing I ask that to do, hey, I know it's early, it's a pop-up. Only thing I ask that to do is hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live. Hey, I stopped by here a few minutes just to talk about a Hall of Famer running back by the name of Tony Dorsett. Tony Dorsett is one of the best running back that ever played the game. Ever played the game. I'm gonna talk about Tony Dorsett, and at the end, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the other boy, the quarterback for Colorado, Shedeur Sanders. But before I talk about Shedeur Sanders, I just want to talk about Tony Dorsett. Listen, back in 1977, the University of Georgia, I'm from Georgia, was playing a team called the University of Pittsburgh, right? My dog, Selma Johnson. Listen, TD, yeah, we're talking about TD, Miss Johnson. Listen, University of Georgia was playing the University of Pittsburgh in the Sugar Bowl. Right, I'm a Georgia fan. I'm getting ready to watch Georgia. I'm laying down. Now I ain't about 8 or 9 years old. Well, I kept watching the game, and this running back for Pitt, he was number 33. He was number 33. I never forget this day. Tony Dorsett. This dude ran for over 130 some yards on Georgia. 2 touchdowns. Man, let me tell you something. I never seen a running back was so fast and quick coming out of the backfield and heading through the line of scrimmage. Man, Tony Dorsett was that dude. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Tony Dorsett was that dude in college. And then as the next year went along, he got drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. Boy, listen, that's when I became a fan of the Dallas Cowboys. I became a fan of the Dallas Cowboys when they drafted Tony Dorsett, the running back from Pitt. And let me tell you something. He did not disappoint in his first year as a rookie for the Dallas Cowboys. The head coach was Tom Landry, and the quarterback was Roger Staubach before they switched over to Danny White. And they had 3 wide receivers. Man, I'm telling you, flamboyant, flashy. Them guys was, man, they was out there dealing. They had a wide receiver by the name of Tony Hill, Drew Pearson, and Dupree. America's team. Huh? That was America's team in the flesh. Tony Dorsett as the running back. They had a fullback by the name of Robert Newhouse. Listen, when I tell you Tony Dorsett went off that first year, the first year as a running back for the Dallas Cowboys, he was the Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year. Tony Dorsett, number 33, 5'11", 190 pounds. Well, guess what? In his career, he ran for 12,739 yards, 77 TDs, with 4.3 yards per carry. He caught 398 passes, reception for 3,554 yards. As a running back out the backfield, and then he also had 13 TDs. Tony Dorsett ended up winning 1 Super Bowl. He was the Rookie of the Year, his rookie year, and he was a 4-time Pro Bowler. Tony Dorsett was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1994. He played 12 seasons in the NFL with the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. He had the longest run from the line of scrimmage. The longest run from the line of scrimmage in 1983 against the Minnesota Vikings. 99 yards and a half. That's one of the best running backs of all time to me. On my list, I got Tony Dorsett down as the number 8 running back all time on my list. And I think the NFL, he ranked number 15. You know, you got Jim Brown. I got him on my list. You got Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith, Earl Campbell, Eric Dickerson, O.J. Simpson, and then I got Tony Dorsett. Tony Dorsett was that dude, y'all. I'm just being honest with you. He was that dude. I know. He's just my long-time favorite running back, favorite NFL player of all time. When I was young, when I was watching the Cowboys, Tony Dorsett, my mom used to buy me a t-shirt, right? Them t-shirts. I get them white t-shirts, and I get me a black magic marker. I write 33 on it, front and back. Boy, I got a whipping, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's the first whip I ever got from my mom. See, but boy, I'm gonna tell you up because I wrote 33 on my t-shirt and put Dorsett on the back and went outside and played football with the fellas in the neighborhood. Man, like I said, I can remember Tony Dorsett back in just like it was yesterday. Just like it was yesterday when I was a child. Like I said, I'm telling you right now, Tony Dorsett is one of the best players that I ever seen play pro football. Football, period. As a running back. He was flashing. You never could get a good hit on him. He always would run out of bounds. Tony Dorsett will not let you get a clean shot, head shot on him. He come through the line of scrimmage. He always, if he gonna cut left or cut right, he never ran straight up the middle. Once he got through the line of scrimmage, and once he got past the linebacker, he gone to the sideline. He trying to hit the sideline. He is not trying to let you come up and hit him. I never saw that. I never saw a linebacker or a defensive back get a clean shot hit on Tony Dorsett. He never got nasty, and whenever he go into the end zone for a touchdown, he'll flip the ball over his shoulder. He never did spike it like everybody else doing. No, he was just cool and smooth. TD. Howard Cosell, Tony Dorsett, and the Dallas Cowboys. They are getting ready to play Franco Harris and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm telling you, this gonna be a game tonight. I'll tell you, man, Howard Cosell had my boy out there riding, boy. Listen. I'm gonna switch over talking about Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders, but I just want to stop by and talk about Tony Dorsett, man. I got to give this brother some limelight on my show because he was one of my all-time greatest. Tony Dorsett, number 33, was that dude. Like I say, he's number 8 on my list. If you never checked out Tony Dorsett and he's a Hall of Famer, go over there and check out his videos on YouTube. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Danny said, now we have another Chiefs and Eagles Super Bowl. Yeah, we got who y'all liking that? Y'all let me know. Who you like? The Kansas City? Man, it's going to be hard to beat Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is on a roll like no other, y'all. Patrick Mahomes, who y'all like in the Super Bowl? Let me know in the chat. Come on and talk to me. You like Kansas City or the Philadelphia Eagles? Do you like Kansas City or the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl? Man, that's going to be a Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes, right now, you got to say he the GOAT. Patrick Mahomes got the same kind of numbers as Tom Brady. At the same time, they don't play in the NFL. Danny said, KC is hard to beat. They going to be hard to beat. Josh Allen was the guy that I was rooting for, right? I think he the MVP of the league. I think Josh Allen, Michelle Johnson said the Eagles, you going with the Eagles? Go Eagles winning the Super Bowl 45. Joy, you really think that? You really think they're going to beat 45-28 your score? Dog, Joy. I don't know, man. Patrick Mahomes out there. I really thought Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills was going to pull this off. I really thought that. I thought they were going to pull it off. But when that dude missed that pass on that 4th down, I said, yep, that did it right there. That did it, y'all. But I'm telling you right now, Patrick Mahomes going to be hard to beat, Joy. Michelle Johnson, I know you're riding with the Eagles. Patrick Mahomes gonna be hard to beat. He the GOAT. Tell me why he's not the GOAT. He's the GOAT of the NFL right now. He's the GOAT. Joey said the Eagles will score 45. Woo, boy, 45 points on Kansas City. I don't know about that, Joey. I don't know about that. But hey, once again, like I said, I was talking about Tony Dorsett. Tony Dorsett is one of the best running backs in the NFL right now. I'm telling you right now. But I see your comment. If you, the refs are the GOAT. He said the refs are the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a close game with KC probably coming up on top. I believe so. Who's going to stop Barkley? Man, listen. Listen. Kansas City got a chance to win their third. Patrick Mahomes has a chance to win his third Super Bowl. You think he's going to let the Philadelphia Eagles beat him? Man, you're not. Man, I just don't see that, y'all. I think the score going to be 24-17 Kansas City. Super Bowl win. Patrick Mahomes will end up winning his third. I think it'll be his third Super Bowl. If y'all really think Philadelphia going to beat Kansas City when they got a chance of winning their third Super Bowl, that's going to be hard to do, y'all. It's going to be hard to do. He's already beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And remember the last time we played a team, we already played in the Super Bowl. We get revenge and we win. Chester MC Fly. Tom Brady beat us once, and we came back and beat him in the greatest Super Bowl of all time. Yes, the Eagles will win. Guaranteed, Jordan. I don't know about that, y'all. I don't know about that. That's going to be hard. I'll be scared to put money on the Eagles. Patrick Mahomes always come up with the win. Even the referees help to win. It's going to be hard, y'all. It's going to be hard. Fellas, it's going to be hard. Look, I want to switch over and talk about the quarterback for Colorado, Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback in his NFL draft. No hands down. He should be the number one pick in this upcoming draft. Who you tell me, who should be the number one pick? Who should the Tennessee Titans draft on draft day in April? Should they draft Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, or Travis Hunter? It's going to be one of those three. I don't care what nobody say. 28-3 is the greatest Super Bowl of all time. Okay. Come on, Josh. Kill the name call. We ain't going to do no name calls. Eagles scored 55 points yesterday. Yeah, but they ain't going to do that against Kansas City, buddy. They just ain't. They are not going to do that against Kansas City. I just don't see that. But once again, Shedeur Sanders should be the number one pick coming up in this NFL draft. I think he's just one of the best quarterbacks in college football this year. When you look at the numbers of Shedeur Sanders this year, I think he was a little high on the interception this year. He threw 10 interceptions. But, man, when you look at his professionalism and when you look at his charisma and the way he handled the media so far, man, I'm impressed. You can tell he's been trained right. Coach Prime have trained Shedeur up in a way. And I see why they call him grown. I see why they call him grown. Shedeur is, well, you crazy. Listen, Yahoo Sports got a report out saying, the sources saying from the Tennessee Titans, Cleveland Browns, and the New York Giants, they asked Shedeur not to participate or practice at the Shrine Bowl practice. That's amazing. That letting you know how much they think of Shedeur Sanders. And when they talked to the Tennessee Titans head coach, Brian Callahan, he said he had the opportunity to meet the Colorado quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, that he came away impressed with Shedeur's maturity, composure, and character as a quarterback. You can tell he's been raised right. You can tell he can handle the spotlight, his professionalism, understanding of financial responsibility were a additional trait that stood out to him. Shedeur Sanders. They call him grown. Shedeur Sanders should be, and I believe he will be, the number one draft pick in this upcoming draft. That's just my belief. I believe he will. Shedeur Sanders is a franchise quarterback. I don't want him to kind of rush into a situation, but if he go to Tennessee, if he go to Cleveland, they're going to have to put him in right away. If Shedeur Sanders get drafted by Tennessee, Cleveland, or the New York Giants, Shedeur Sanders will be the starting quarterback right away. And I hope they have a good system around him for us, the coaching, the wide receivers, a running game, a good offensive line. They're going to need all that for Shedeur to be successful in this upcoming, whoever drafted him in this upcoming draft. They're going to have all of that to protect Shedeur. Because I think Shedeur is a game changer. He's a franchise quarterback. And if Shedeur Sanders is selected by the Tennessee Titans, they got to beef up their offensive line. They got to beef up that offensive line to keep him healthy. I don't want him to go out there and get hurt or nothing like that because of an offensive line. If you really look at Shedeur and the way he have played since he been with Colorado, he really haven't had an offensive line. Shedeur haven't had a decent offensive line since he been at Colorado. So you give him a good offensive line and at least 2 good wide receivers and a decent running game with a good tight end, Shedeur Sanders will pick you apart. I'm just saying, Shedeur Sanders will pick you apart. He'll pick you apart. He's a franchise quarterback. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see will he have his name called on the first pick of the draft. On the first pick of the draft, will Shedeur Sanders have his name called? And that's going to be interesting to me, and I'm going to be looking for that. I think the Tennessee Titans is on the clock, and I believe the Tennessee Titans will pick Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback for Colorado football team, to be their franchise quarterback. I know Cam Ward is out there, and they looking at him like that, but I just don't see. Me personally, I just don't see them picking Cam Ward. I think they're going to pick Shedeur Sanders as the number 1 pick in this NFL draft. They need a quarterback if they want to win. If they want to win, they need a quarterback. And the best quarterback on the board and out of the NFL draft this year, you know it, it's Shedeur Sanders. Hey, like I said, I just jumped on here for about 15 to 20 minutes to talk to you. I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Got a whole hour show. Going to talk about the East-West Shrine practice. And I'm going to be spotlighting Will Shepherd, the wide receiver of Colorado, tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Tune in. I might have a guest for you. I'm telling you, we're going to talk about Will Shepherd. Will Shepherd tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. All right? All right. I'm telling you right now. Once again, you're watching Sports Talk. Will be watched. Jumped on a few minutes. Just want to talk about Tony Dorsett and Shedeur Sanders. Like I said, Tony Dorsett was one of the best running backs of all time. He's my all-time favorite player. Want to talk about him. Give him a little shine. I think number 8 all-around football player. He's the number 8 all-around football player on my board. NFL, they got him 15. They got him all-time 15th running back in the NFL. Tony Dorsett, the former running back for the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. Played a total of 12 seasons. This dude ended up with 12,700 yards with 77 TDs, 4.3 yards per carry, 1 Super Bowl. He was the Rookie of the Year when he got to Dallas in 1979 or 1980. And he was a 4-time Pro Bowl winner. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1994. Like I say, he played 12 seasons for the Cowboys, and he got traded to the Denver Broncos. And he had the longest touchdown run from the line of scrimmage, 99.5-yard touchdown back in 1993 in January against the Minnesota Vikings. Tony Dorsett, that's my dog. I ride and die with Tony Dorsett. Well, you got some old running backs that's in there. Was better. They were better than him. Jim Brown, Walter Page, Emmitt Smith, Earl Cameron, Eric Dixon, O.J. Simpson, and you got Barry Sanders also. You got Marshall Faulk also too. Was a good running back. Man, I'm just trying to tell y'all right now. What's up, Tim? What's going on? Like I say, got the Super Bowl coming up. You got Kansas City. You got the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Patrick Mahomes, he in GOAT status. You got to get him. He in GOAT status. Listen, he is in GOAT status right now. If he go out and win this Super Bowl, he's a GOAT. Yeah, he got Tom Brady. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT right now. Raider Paul. Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson? We really going to bring Bo Jackson up in this conversation. Really? Come on, man. Come on. Like I'm saying, this Super Bowl, it should be exciting. You got to like the running back for Philadelphia, Barkley. The dude, hey, he should be the MVP. I think Coach Dre said 2 weeks ago, he should be in the MVP conversation. Because the way he done, man, his first 2 touches were touchdown yesterday. Yeah, he's bad good. What's up, FD? Who you got going to win the Super Bowl? Tim, who going to win the Super Bowl? FD, who going to win the Super Bowl? Raider Paul. Who's going to win the Super Bowl, y'all? Who's going to win the Super Bowl? What's up, Snap? What's going on? FD said, Philly. You really think Philadelphia going to win this Super Bowl? Ain't no Patrick Mahomes got a chance of winning his 3rd Super Bowl, FD. How he going to? Brother, come on. Come on. Jalen Hurts is not the same kind of quarterback as Patrick Mahomes. He's just not. Joey said the Eagles all day. Mahomes is the biggest cheater in the history. Raider Power. How he be cheat, man? Hey, listen. When you look at Patrick Mahomes, right, and his career so far, he's won just about more games and more AFC championship than any quarterback that's playing right now. Then you got the coach over there, Andy Reid. Look at the job Andy Reid doing as an offensive coordinator, calling plays, and as a head coach. It's going to be hard to beat that combination. You're going to get Andy Reid 2 weeks. You get Andy Reid 2 weeks to prepare for a team like Philadelphia. Man, Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes going to eat them up in this Super Bowl. They're going to eat them up in this Super Bowl. There's no way Philadelphia going to beat Kansas City in this Super Bowl. They don't have the defense to stop Kansas City, the passing game they got, and that number 1, that dude so fast, he remind me of Jimmy Horn Jr. and LaJohntay West. That number 1 for Kansas City, he's that fast. Man, I'm telling y'all, listen, don't be surprised Kansas City blow Philadelphia out. I'm on record right now. Don't be surprised that Kansas City blow Philadelphia out in this Super Bowl. Like, man, 35-3, 41-3. I'm just trying to tell you, Philadelphia don't have a chance against Patrick Mahomes in this Super Bowl. They don't have a prayer. They do not have a prayer, y'all. Patrick Mahomes is on his way and on the verge of being the GOAT of the NFL. He on the verge of being the GOAT. If he win this Super Bowl, this will make him 3rd or 4th Super Bowl. He gonna be the GOAT until somebody proves me otherwise. Chiefs will not win. Chiefs gonna win. Chiefs gonna win. Kansas City Chiefs is gonna win this Super Bowl. I just believe that. I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl, and I think they're gonna win it handily. I don't think this Super Bowl gonna be close. And if Philadelphia get off to a slow start, I already know what time it is. Bills should have beaten Chiefs last night. They should have. I agree with you. I was hoping they would. I'm wearing my Buffalo colors. Yep, that's what I'm doing. It broke my heart when they lost, man. It broke my heart when they lost. The only team that had a legitimate chance to beat Kansas City yesterday. I agree with you on that. Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen is the best player in the NFL right now. To me, he should be the most valuable player. I know Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson, but when you look at the play of Josh Allen, he don't have as much as talent than the other team have, and he still put that team on his back and to play in the AFC Championship game. I just think he's that good. That's just me. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I think Josh Allen is the lead MVP. If I had to start a NFL football team franchise and I needed a quarterback first, if I needed a quarterback first, I'm going with Josh Allen. I just think he did do. He's gonna be. What's up, Alfred? Man, Saquon MVP. Boy, hey, Coach Ray said the same thing, but it's just hard for me to look over Josh Allen, fellas. Josh Allen is, I'm not being honest. He doing it with less talent. He's just doing it with less talent. That's why I got to go with him, man. That's why I got to go with him. Alfaru, check your email. Check your email, Alfaru. Check your email. I'm trying to link up with you. Check your email, Alfaru. Check your email today. I'm gonna send you today. He needs more 3 wins to be the GOAT. I'm like, home. Man, listen, let me tell y'all something. If you overlook Josh Allen and the performance this guy is putting on this year without no number 1 wide receiver, he got a decent running back this year, but he ain't no veteran running back, right? And the defense really wasn't that good. And if you look at how Josh Allen put Buffalo on his back, man, you get a dude some weapons. Put a Jimmy Horn Jr. or LeJohntay on Buffalo, and you tell me what you think they're going to do with Josh Allen. I'm just saying. If you put all Josh Allen need a number 1 wide receiver that he can depend on with some sure hand, LeJohntay West. They going to win it all. I really thought they were going to win last night. I really did. I was disappointed. They don't beat Lamar. So I'm just trying to tell you, the only thing you can do is going to beat Patrick Mahomes, and that's why I keep trying to tell everybody, Patrick Mahomes make it to the Super Bowl, they gonna win, and they there, and they gonna win. I don't think Philadelphia got the talent to beat them. Philadelphia do not have the talent on the defensive side to beat Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey. Kelsey is he's just big and thick tight end. They don't have no linebacker. They don't have no safety to guard that tight end, Kelsey. Philadelphia don't. They just don't. And Kansas City is good against the run. When you look at, Saquon Barkley, if they shut him down, where Philadelphia gonna go? Who they gonna go to? If they shut him down, who they gonna go to? 26 gonna kill him. How you figure that? Come on, B. Listen. I understand. I agree with you and Alfaru. I like the running back. I like him a lot. But Patrick Mahomes, man, when you got Andy Reid on that side, the way he designing plays, come on. You think Philadelphia coach gonna out-coach Andy Reid with 2 weeks to prepare? That's right. They the only team. They are healthy, and that's why I said they're gonna win. They gonna win, bro. They're just gonna win. And that number one they got, man, Philadelphia ain't got nobody to match up with them. Philadelphia do not have no one to match up with that number 1. His speed, his quickness, he gonna hurt him. Patrick Mahomes, he gonna fake it. You don't know if he gonna run. You don't know if he gonna pass. The referee gonna help him out. Man, this just ain't no way Philadelphia gonna win this game. It's just not. Just not. They could. They got a chance. I just don't see the matchup is bad for Philadelphia. Kansas City has speed, something that Philadelphia don't. Jalen Hurts is not playing at his best. He's not that accurate with the football. He's not running a lot like he used to. I just don't see it. Now, they got a good tight end. Philadelphia got a good tight end. And they got a decent. It depends on who they playing. They wide receiver, all right. But the matchup just don't, to me, when I see the game, it don't favor Philadelphia. Just don't feel it. I just think Andy Reid gonna outcoach. Anytime you got a good coach going into a game, along with a good quarterback, and they understand that the plays that they can run, it's gonna be hard to beat them, y'all. Just gonna be hard to beat them. I think the game gonna get second quarter. That game gonna be over. The Super Bowl will be over. You'll know who's gonna win by the end of the second quarter, midway through the second quarter. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs will win the Super Bowl. That's just my prediction. That's just my prediction. Hey, I'm going to get off here. I'll see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Hey, tune in. We won't disappoint you. We're going to talk about Will Shepard and his chances of getting drafted by an NFL team. I'm highlighting Will Shepard tonight, the wide receiver for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. I just want to know his chances. And also, I'm going to take your information from the chat. What is his chances of getting drafted this year in the NFL draft? Will it be a third round, fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, seventh round, or will he be have to be a undrafted free agent? That's where I'm at. So I'm finna go in here, do a little digging up on him, check out some videos. See, this combine, I don't go by this combine. It's this 707. I go by what you do on the field when you're going up against a team. That's why I go by. And when you look at Will Shepard, I'm going to talk about it more tonight. In a red zone, and if you throw the ball toward the sideline with his height, he reminds you of Mike Evans of Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, Will Shepard, I'm telling you, he's a sleeper. Don't sleep on him. He attacks the ball at its highest point. He's 6'1", or 6'2". 9 times out of 10, Will Shepard will be taller than your defensive back. That's why he got the advantage of it on your defensive side. And I'm telling you, Will Shepard could be the steal of this NFL draft if somebody pick him up. That's a big if. It's a big if. He had a kind of down year this year, but if you look at his tape, when he played in the SEC with Vanderbilt, when he played against Florida, the University of Florida, he wrecked them all by himself. He put that work on them all by himself. I'm telling you, Will Shepard just might hear his name called on draft day. I'm going to talk about it more tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Hey, I got to get off here. Thank y'all for stopping by. Appreciate it. If you don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And most important, once this video go off, and once it go off, go over and make a comment in the comment section. Keep it going in the algorithm. I really appreciate it. See you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And Tuesday night, I'll be with Steve Woodland, and you already know, JR Box. All right? Might try to get Alfred to come up with us. All right? Y'all be blessed. Peace.